I'm Wolf from Healing Wolf Coaching, here to fly with you through the universe of recovery. Today, I'm going to talk about the cosmos, the universe of sensations, and how your chronic pain or anxiety or panic attacks or chronic fatigue are just one star in that cosmos, in that universe. So let's breathe in. Take a deep breath together through the nose, and we're going to hold it for 5 seconds. In. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Allowing the breath to completely exit so that the next inhale can be automatic and relaxed. On our recovery journey, it can often feel like that sensation which is most dominant, and by dominant I mean most feared, is actually taking up the whole universe. It can feel that way. But when we get back into a mindful state, especially if we're having a somatic practice, we're doing something somatic like somatic tracking, somatic meditation, or even just classic meditation with a mantra or without, focusing on breath, then we realize that we're actually just this vast universe inside. So we have this one sensation. It can seem like it's really dominant, like it's the biggest star in the universe. But then when we shift into a mindful state, into a meditative state or a somatic tracking state, then we realize that that's not the only star there. And so in my meditations, in my somatic practice, I love to scan the body, close eyes, scan the body for those places in the universe which are not that bright star. They're not that resisted or feared brightness, heat, whatever you choose to call it. Call it chronic pain, call it anxiety sensations, call it adrenaline, call it fight or flight, but that our cosmos of being is actually infinitely vast. And when we go within our bodies, we can find lots of spaces within our bodies. Even if we are experiencing really high levels of chronic pain, the way I did on my journey, if we're experiencing these levels and they're really beyond comprehension even, we still have the ability to feel those other areas. So for example, in your pinky finger on your left hand, it might feel really warm, it might feel alive, it might feel like you got some great energy there. And then when you close your eyes, you can move around the cosmos. You're flying from star to star. And when I say star to star, I mean to areas of your body where you feel good, where the sensations are either like warm or a life force energy, a God energy in your body somewhere. You feel it in your shoulder. It just feels good. It just feels calm, peaceful. It could even be a neutral feeling. And another way to bring the spaceship of your awareness, so to speak, to those stars of pleasant sensations in your body is to touch them. So if I'm touching my shoulder, my left shoulder, and rubbing, I can really emphasize and draw my attention to that good feeling in my shoulder. And that's part of the journey of recovery, is expanding beyond that sensation that our unconscious mind has created to make us more alert, more protected. It's a protective sensation. So it's a sensation that drives many on a recovery journey into bed, into home, into safety, whatever the biggest, most dramatic retreat into safety looks like. So no more driving, no more biking, no more walking, whatever it is. Unconscious mind has gotten its protection in place then. And our job is to let it know that we're safe, we're okay, that we're a universe, that there might be this protective star lighting up within our mind that then is projected into the body, and we feel it in the body, but we can focus on the other stars, the whole universe within. And when we focus on that, it guides our mind, consciously guides our mind to show unconscious that we're actually going to focus on what feels good, and we're going to focus on what is healthy and healing and whole in our whole lives. And so that's bringing it to the next level, is to focus on the activities, the things that we know are good for us, that are not focusing on the pain, not focusing on the anxiety sensation, not focusing on the fear of it, the treatment of it, the fixing of it, anything like that. But we can expand our consciousness and say, well, it'd be really good to get out into nature. It'd be great to make myself a salad. It'd be wonderful to do a little yard work, or some organization, some cleaning in my home, things like that. The universe is expanding as we move our mind off of the sensations that we really want to leave. But the irony is that when we want them to leave, they stay. So we move our consciousness to other stars, other universes, whether it's in your daily activity or just the sensations in your body. So if you have any questions about this, please drop them in the comments, and you can also subscribe. That'd be really great to help spread my mission of helping others out of hell. And I'm going to have a free Q&A on July 16th, Wednesday, July 16th, from 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a Zoom. So head over to my website at healingwolfcoaching.com and sign up for my mailing list, and I'm going to start sending out the Zoom link probably on Friday, and then again next week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, just to remind folks. But it'll just be a space where you can come and ask some questions, and we might do a few exercises, who knows. So I'd love to see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.